Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am tonight's DM of this wonderful, fantastical, magical adventure in the Underdark, Smiley.
And I am Evan the Great. I play Grom Whitehammer, a hill dwarf, monk, paladin, puncher of faith, and
King of the fancy.
Yeah.
I'm so fancy.
And I'm the Bearded Wonder. I play Travak Whitehammer, the fighter / wizard.
The wizard.
And I'm JVD playing Notch, and apparently I start riots.
Let's start a riot.
That makes like 3 days grace. And there you go.
No.
Not your grace.
Well, your hair is kind of like yours.
I thought 3 days grace was custard.
I did too.
And I like him Moyado.
So,
For those of you that have never actually seen me, my hair is currently red as shit.
oh, well, God, it is now. I just noticed that. Did you re-dye it?
Oh no, dude, not for weeks.
Okay.
I just have it like that.
And when you have pull back, boy, it's red.
The ends are oranged out.
From now on, you should be called Rufio.
Pretty soon, it's gonna be half pink, half blue.
He's gonna be alright.
You're gonna be
She wants to dye my hair like that.
Your hair's gonna look like a piece of bubble
I
gum.
actually prefer that was his idea to do it half pink.
So what color is the
Note
beard?
to self, if girls have their eyes like that, half and half, do not call them bubble gum. They get mad about that. There was a girl at work that literally was pink and blue, and I'm like, you know, your eyes look like a piece of bubble gum. And she was like, what the fuck does that mean? And you take it, hey, what? I walked off.
Yeah, beans are honorable as that too. And we'll after.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on stories. I have several of them. A little bit irrelevant. So, the riot has concluded. A breaking, crumbling statue of a derro is all that remains of the forces that once opposed you that you put against yourselves.
I want to telepathically ask Pajip if he has had any luck in finding the guy.
What the hell just happened?
Retribution.
He should be reveling in that.
I'll tell him retribution.
And you didn't invite me!
So technically we were like Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah. Be like, damn it, that's.
You specifically was going to be 3 days grace for the rest of this episode.
Shut up. I am Rage Against the Machine.
For the record,
I'll tell him
Rage
next
Against the
time,
Machine
Patrick.
is way better.
Of course, master.
Whatever. How did you find him?
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's no longer here.
No longer here. In
I've tried magical means to locate the creature.
So he's out of the slums.
From what I can tell, he's just no longer here.
Debugo, talk to me telepathically.
You heard a voice say favor for a favor.
Was it in my head?
Yes.
When I say that wasn't a favor. You don't answer.
Of course, Tethrath.
Does not bother me.
No.
I don't see that as a favor at all. He's already done that once and it wasn't a favor. And I didn't even know he
Did he do that once?
with the drought.
Yes.
He's done it once. Oh, you know I'm gonna want to fight Boo doing this.
I will turn
I'm
to you.
soon.
I will turn to you and be like, Pajip has used magic and the Daryl's no longer here.
Well, we got rid of partial problem.
That you caused.
I need to get out of here.
I need to find somewhere quiet I can just hide at for a few days.
I'm with Seraph. I have no reason to be here now if we can't find this. I'm like Robin Hood. I do not like seeing crap like this.
I rather enjoyed it.
Unless your stone lady can do something about it. Which I doubt, because they've been here forever.
We'll find it soon.
And are you wanting to go talk to her?
She'll come get us tomorrow, she said.
Well, I'd just say let's get out of here right now before this gets even worse.
The quicker we get to Neverlight Grove, the better off we will be.
I agree. I don't even know why we need to cross the bridge now.
Because I want to.
For what?
Reason.
What are the reasons?
I've never been here.
Obviously, being here is not good for us.
It's not good for you. I'm sorry, I have to stay out of this.
So,
That's what I was going to say.
we're in
For
this
you.
together.
Household are
I'm
not
not
worth
the
to be
one
here.
that insults them in their own town.
They started, man. Look, he got mouthy with me. I got mouthy back. He stole something from me. I tried to get it back. None of this is my fault. Tell me
He
about
got
it.
mouthy with me by telling you.
The derro totally started by stealing her shit.
Okay, yeah, and then they got mouthy up top.
You called them cowards, to
Grom,
be fair.
if someone got mouthy with you, would you put up with it?
Punch him right in the face.
See?
You know what he
You got
said?
mouthy first.
You
called
know
them
I
a
can
coward.
hear you.
Stool. If someone got mouthy with you, would you be a big hero about it?
The big hero is not fazed by mere words.
Exactly.
That's what Broderick taught me.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
I remember that. Let me get rid of these hit points.
So
Right? I'll teach him how to be a big hero.
when we leaving?
We're going back to the. I almost said hotel. We're going back to the hotel, damn it.
I want to leave.
As a non-release, do you think we should be here now? I think of the drift globe, by the way.
This entire city feels on edge. Yeah, by the way, the drift globe has a crack running
Yes,
down.
I will look at non-beliefs and be like, don't you think if we have a chance to help the stone giants with their problem, we should help them?
But who says they have a problem? Have you not seen the way they're dressed? They're obviously not like anybody down here. They're obviously allowed across the bridge, and as we
They do have a problem.
what's their problem?
They're afflicted.
Something's
And it could be
transforming
the
them.
same thing that is affecting us through our dreams.
Okay, but everybody has that problem, not just them.
Right?
I
But
don't
it could
think
give us
the
a clue.
answers are here.
The
They might
air
not
here
be.
feels sour.
I don't think going there is going to solve anything.
Maybe not.
I think
Could
you've
be a
already.
clue.
I think you've already found your problems.
Could be a clue.
I think you've already found your problems.
Yeah, the problem.
Are the big giant demons running around here?
Exactly, probably. But what if it's not?
I think it is.
What if it's not?
What else would it be?
Who knows?
The demons.
Probably. But we can't just go ask the demons.
The primary problem, they're being chased by drow with big giant demons wandering. the
Yes,
underdark.
and Seraph, what are here that have been hunting you guys? Drow?
They are not allowed to act here.
They will not attack us, especially.
In Dravok's defense, the drow will not make any move inside the city of Blades because they do not want to raise the ire of the
But
Duergar.
that don't mean they're not watching you, waiting for you to leave.
Maybe
The
not,
most they will do is a petition for us.
But if we make friends with the Drugar and Stone Giants here are obviously in alliance with them, then perhaps.
I don't see an alliance happening. They are not civil folk.
Travak is the nerd here.
There's the
thinks
strange
everybody can get
thing
along.
is- The Duergar are normally very civil within their walls.
So what are you trying to say?
Something's off everywhere. Like we've seen in Slubladop. They gave up on their goddess. And here it's strange. Too many wear necklaces, for example.
I'm gonna look at him strangely. You've
Duergar,
noticed something we haven't.
Duergar don't wear jewelry. They believe it's dishonorable, useless.
So you're saying the ones up top are wearing necklaces?
I've noticed several. One man was being accosted for it. The Duergar don't normally let people into their city so easily.
There you
The
go.
Duergar normally don't give you warnings or heed the requests of stone giants so easily.
Perhaps the Stone Giants are controlling the Drugar.
I know not.
I'm intrigued.
I'm not.
I know.
To
Why
be
are you
honest,
getting in a city's politics for?
I'm not. But who's to ever say that I'll ever get a chance to be back in the city again?
You. There's never stopping you from coming here.
I don't really want to go back in the Underdark ever again. So I'm here. Might as well check it out now.
But no one else wants to be here. The one thing we came here to do is gone.
If this city has a problem, then should we not fix it?
Exactly.
It shouldn't be up to the city to fix their own problems if they're allowing this to happen. If they're allowing it to happen, then maybe they're fine with it. For instance, like you had just said, if the city had a problem and you just talked about Slubladop, the city tried to fix it. The people themselves tried to fix their own problem.
And how did they go?
Not good, but they tried. Have you seen that here since we've been here?
They haven't been here that long.
But as Sarah just said, he gave you every reasons why things were weird.
Well, things are weird everywhere. It's the Underdark.
Not necessarily. What's weird to you could be completely normal for another. For instance, and I'll play around all the dead derro and all the ones walking around. This is life to them. Is it madness to us?
Some of the
Yeah,
derro are
it's
starting to pilfer through the bodies.
Yeah.
They are staying away from the savants, though.
But this is normal for them. This is society.
Hey, Grom, make me a perception check.
Boy, that went well.
A 6.
6.
I have a +5.
So you rolled a natural 1.
Yes, I did.
Ones are always failures, my friend.
I will ask Padgett telepathically to search the savant's body. Is anything magical that we could use? Grab it.
Search what?
The savant's body.
Oh, he hasn't made it back yet.
Oh, yeah, I made it back.
No, he never told him to actually come back. He just said he's been looking, hasn't been able to find anything.
Okay. Well, I'll tell him to come back. I'll go search the savant's bodies.
As you go to reach one that passed by there goes, no, no, no! That's not ours. We cannot touch that.
What is it?
It's the savant.
I don't care.
I go up and kick the savant and then search it myself.
You're asking for them to come down?
Who's them?
He just keeps repeating that as he's walking away, grabbing his head.
I'm going through the body.
Yeah.
Alright, roll investigation checks.
Might as well.
I don't care about this fucker.
Investigation. 21.
21.
That's not so good. 6.
Alright. As you go through the robes, you find a pouch of coins.
Oh, wait.
You both
That's
do.
8, my bad.
They're copper coins and wooden coins.
Okay.
Nothing of real value. If
I
you
just
want-
take them and sling them to the nearest derro.
One of them had, the one you find Notch had in the folds of his robe a scroll and a wand and a small amulet.
What's the amulet look like?
It's rough beaten copper.
Mm-hmm.
It has like etched into it crudely a Y shape where it spirals.
Can I roll knowledge on this?
Yes, you
Does this
can.
look familiar to me? Like I've seen this somewhere else?
It looks familiar enough for you to roll knowledge.
What do you want?
Arcana or religion.
Doesn't matter. They're both the same. I pull the drum.
You know you've seen it somewhere in the textbook, somewhere during training. It's
I'm
associated.
going to start thumbing through the ones in my head that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Does it match any of them?
It does not.
Put it in pocket. There's a scroll, right?
Yes.
And what else?
A wand. The wand seems somewhat ceremonial. It's made out of a darkened zerkwood, which is those giant tree-like mushrooms that you see from time to time.
Mm-hmm. I love the scroll.
The scroll, you can't decipher it, per se. It's written in a language you don't know.
Not common, not infernal.
Nope.
Cool. I'm just going to look at everybody. See if anybody knows it.
What languages do you know?
I know Dwarven, Common. Well, Underdark, I don't learn Undercommon.
I speak Dwarven and Common.
Grom, you recognize some of the symbols as being like Dwarven originating, but Travok, you understand that it is a Dwarven undercommon dialect.
Toss him the scroll. What about this wand? Does it look magical?
Oh.
Did it take magic?
Not really. No, it's seen more of a ceremonial piece. It has the spiraling pattern in it. That's depicted on the amulet.
You can keep it. It's a medallion.
I'll tell you, it's not magical.
But it means something.
To someone.
Alright.
What was this scroll?
You haven't actually read it yet,
Okay.
but it does not appear to be magical itself. It appears to be something written on a fish skin scroll.
I'm going to take my medallions off and put them up for safekeeping,
Yeah.
like inside my coat. And then I'm going to wear this one
Huh.
and coat and carry the wand.
By the time Paget comes back, and you feel the weight on you. Don't. No one sees him. You just feel the weight pressed down your shoulder, and you feel like his clawed hand, like as it goes from back to quasit, like reach around your head to get a hold on. And then you're bit of a snicker.
Oh, that's good. What's so funny?
Wow, irony.
He knows what I'm wearing.
Irony.
That's what I was waiting on.
But what irony?
Best let it be.
Well, now you've intrigued me. You know, I'm curious.
Child of Asmodeus, or in the cells of Demogorgon.
I figured that's what it was.
So that is kind of funny.
See? Irony. Don't tell him. I want to see this.
Oh my god.
The Demogorgon do not appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think I do know what this is. Give me just a second.
Bloop bloop.
So I guess we're going back topside.
That's up to y'all. We're
Block
going
was with the abyss. So would I have some idea that it's abyssal in nature?
Did you ever look at his symbol before?
Yes, I have it.
You know that you do not have locks.
Yeah, someone had found it and someone gave it to me. I do believe I have
No.
all of them
No.
now.
You had Tune and Edge. Blocks was missing.
Do you have blocks?
I've got somebody that's got magical properties.
He was given an amulet that has magical properties by the Sarga.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was blocks. Because I know someone had it. So,
But
I'm
Blocks does not have the same seal on it.
still wearing it. When in Rome, do as the Romans do.
So keep in mind that they had this hidden in their personage, by the way.
As we're walking back, I will hand this scroll to Paget, my shoulder,
Yes.
and be like, take a look at this.
He's scanning it over. You can read this.
I don't know, what do you take from it?
Searching, looking, finding, destroying, serving,
All about Demogorgon?
and something about a broken thing. I do not speak these languages.
Perhaps the broken staff.
Possibly.
So I guess the savants have it.
I know not.
Will there be a way for the derro to hide his presence from you?
There are ways, some natural, some created.
The savants seem to be.
The Phaserus that is common here is able to do so.
The derro seem pretty adept, these savants of magic.
They, from my studies, the ones in robes, are exalted by the lesser ones.
As we're walking, I'll walk up beside Knot. She'll be like, I think the savants were looking for the broken staff.
That what we had.
You had a broken thing.
There's something about a broken thing on the scroll.
Well, let them.
The specifics said that there were 7 pieces.
Well,
I don't think it's a good thing.
What is?
Well, nothing to do with it.
What
The
good
moonlight and dancing and good food and
is any of that down here? Besides your delicious food that you make.
Jim Jar's good.
Where's Jim Jar?
He got us rooms.
Did he?
That's where you want to.
We'll
Did
see.
he?
Hopefully.
Of course he
got
did.
rooms.
You're all good. You try to do the right things.
Well, some of us try to.
I'll accept that.
And that's why we're going to help this city.
I'm gonna help with the city.
I'm not building this city on your moonlight and dance or your rock and roll.
Corrupting, you know.
I have every need to get out of this place.
Yes.
So 7 pieces to a broken staff.
I'm sure something to do with demons. They're all crazy.
Oh yeah. That one.
I'm not crazy.
Anything.
I am very well mannered, thank you.
Is he talking?
Yes.
I've not seen him be well mannered at all. You might be obedient to him. I don't know where he's at. I'm just talking in the thin air, but
Why do we suffer hymns again?
They'll be like, hey, Patrick's pretty cool.
I don't doubt that. But he does nothing for me.
Then what would you have me do for you?
Nothing.
Then I do exactly as you ask.
Because it seems like you can find nothing. I want to get that little bastard.
So what are we to do? Go up into the room?
I'm going to go try to find some more journals before I head back to the room.
Continue on this searchless quest? We don't know where it's leading us now?
No, I guess we're going topside. There's no point here. We can't scry him.
Scry who?
The, derro. I don't have locate object.
Well, the way I see it, if they can summon the staff and it just destroys the city, well, what the hell is this place?
I think it may destroy
If it
more
could
than-
destroy a city, what else could it destroy?
I'm fixing to say, I think it would destroy more than the city.
Could it destroy a demon lord?
Even better.
Could it destroy the world?
Could it destroy the Menzo Baranzan?
Even better.
Could it destroy the surface?
Possibly.
If we could harness all the armies of the surface, well, then they would have a problem.
What this staff is so all-powerful, it controls hordes of demons to the surface.
Or maybe it's just used to stir a pot of stew.
Or
Who's
man.
telling us all this stuff?
Sarah is talking. In any event, it is none of our concern. Our concern is survival. Getting the little one back home.
So the derro, which group has the staff? The
The
derro.
derro.
I mean, what's the group they're in called?
Listen on us.
So we either go find the savants and get it back, or we leave this wretched place.
I mean, we could.
Then there's also the stone giants that want us to help them cure themselves. And we were told to talk to somebody.
If we could make friends with the stone guys, perhaps we could come back down here with the force to get this object back.
I'm sure you are talking to this as you're walking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grom, you can tell when he gets impatient, he starts trying to be smart and talk to you about this stuff.
Yeah.
Perhaps the stone giants could send a couple of stone giants down here and we could raid the place and get the staff back. Maybe for the best.
Or for all we know, there's the last piece of staff they needed.
Which is all the more reason I have to forge it. Possibly, unless they're made.
As y'all are walking and everything and talking, give me a perception check.
Is it me?
Yes.
Man, don't you know I'm sucking
Well,
dice today.
you're putting yourself in the position.
Yeah, 4.
4.
I
You
told
walk in, give me one as well. For interest all fairness, because you have failed almost every. You have failed everyone I've asked you for.
Yeah, so did he.
14.
14. Travel occasionally, as you're walking, you see that sometimes one of the derro will notice notch and make do like a little Vulcan symbol with their hands as they're walking by.
What's the name of that place?
You've seen them do this in Sleeping Out.
They're part part of this. I don't notice this. What am I doing?
I'm gonna
There's a
tell
reason
you-
for this.
I'm gonna look at you guys, or specifically not, and be like, you notice they give you like a little salute thing?
Yeah.
Kind of seems like they were doing a salute.
Cool.
That's not cool.
No, that means we're on to something. Is that what you were just worried about? Are you backing out now?
You occasionally hear "Deep Father Cometh" in the background.
I don't particularly want to see Demogorgon again.
Me either.
That means they're not trying to use this to kill Demogorgon. They're using this to bring him back.
Yeah, hey, isn't the Dark Lake right over there too?
Maybe Grom's not as stupid as I'm. I say it's like that.
Fall to still shadow.
We need to warn the Drugar.
It shall be ours.
Warn them?
Yeah, warn them.
Maybe they'll align them with us and then they will march down here.
Then we can wipe out the little bastards.
But then they will take it.
I don't think they will.
About you not speak them.
If it was leading us down here and there's 7 pieces, then it probably divides you to the other pieces of the rock.
Maybe that would make a lot of sense why I pulled him here.
So as soon as we get topside, I'm going to try to find somebody to warn.
What's that chick's name that gave us immunity?
Acro?
We need to talk to her.
Let's get back to Stone.
Grom being all serious.
I'm cool. I've got stuff that people notice.
You may want to have him hide it as we approach this top.
You'll probably want to hide that.
Any Drugar that recognizes will try to cut off his head.
The Drugar will.
What is it?
That's a symbol of Demogorgon.
That's a good reason to hide it. Here, Rob.
Don't let him know that was my idea.
I'll tell him.
No, I would not ask you to. No,
Grom takes it and he puts it in his
no,
backpack.
I would not give it
And I
to
said, I'm not as stupid as I look.
you. No, I would not. You're holier than holy.
Bubilo takes it and puts it around Steggles. I found something shiny.
Yeah, I'll hide it, and now I'm going to be more perceptive to these gangster signs being thrown my way.
East side, west side. It's all Demogorgon side down here.
I can't do it though. We did.
All right, but yeah,
Bucking for life.
I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking for that from now on.
Yeah.
I never did.
After about, it takes about a good 15-20 minutes from the edge of the society, I suppose, to the top of the ravine. You got a good look at some of those mining equipment that they're using. You see people inside it chained in the pains like positions. It looks like things are like running through them.
So they run out their life force or their AC, whatever.
You could hazard a guess that it's running off of something. It looks like it's something that they could get into and out of, though.
Oh, okay.
Others are literally look like they've been forced into it.
What's this creature that they had in the beginning that climbed down like the lizard? What the hell's that? You remember that?
Oh, you talking about with the drow?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like steeds to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these people are slaves.
I'm trying to put everything.
You could hazard a guess that some of them are, or at least
Prison.
they all look like Duergar.
That are in these.
Yeah.
So either prisoner, slave, something.
Some of them looks like they have a face of determination. Other ones looks like they just want to escape.
I can't roll perception to save my life. That would be a 5. Getting better.
What are you trying to perceive?
I was trying to see if there's a way that I could free those guys, like by their collars.
None of them are actually wearing collars per se. They're just inside of these machines.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just finding a way that maybe I could find a way to free the guys.
I'll say because it's not really hidden. Some of them, they open up a hatch and climb in. Only some of the hatches are locked.
Gotcha.
So some are doing it willingly and others are doing it forced.
I'm just going to assume that's part of Drugar's society.
So basically just forced labor, pretty much. They're working off their sentence or
Whatever, yeah. I know what it's like to work off your sentence. I got really nothing to do but look for these hand signs until we get back to where we're going.
Yeah. After you hide the hand, you have to get up to where the Durgar are. You don't really see them at all. Because I don't want to make you roll because you've been rolling complete shit all day.
Don't make me roll if I need to. That's all part of the game.
Alright, go ahead and roll me one final perception.
Oh, hey, that's better. That'd be a 15.
You notice that in the areas that would have iconography and decoration, you would notice that you'll see like two godly symbols and the symbol Asmodeus. In several of these locations, the symbol of Asmodeus has been carved out. Sometimes there is another symbol layered over it. Sometimes it's just blank.
So we literally have the top demon lord here and the devil god here. Maybe that's why your city is conflicted. We've got a power struggle. Maybe they'll kill each other.
maybe. How long do we walk back into
Now you come to an area that from what you hear as you're walking through, is called the Blade Bazaar. You'll eventually have to stop for directions to find Goborn's Rest. You spy a strange derro wearing a large brimmed hat that has two, like the Splacer Beast tails coming off of it. Briefly, when he notices he's been spotted, he just ducks away real fast and runs off.
I'll say Padgett, follow him.
Of course, Master. You eventually find the place. It looks like it was once a watchtower that's been retrofitted into a tavern/inn. And as you enter, you see a Durgar behind the counter, and very few actual Durgar in the place. Other than that, you see drow, a couple humans, various other races. You find an actual dwarf in here bussing the tables. Not you notice a small child wearing a mask. Very briefly. But other than that, it seems about the normal run-of-the-mill place. Just with less Durgar than what you'd imagine a Durgar city. But considering how many non-Durgar there are, you feel that would also be kind of normal.
This is where we need to be, correct?
It's where Jim Jar said he was going to buy your rooms.
And I'm looking for Jim Jar.
You do not see Jim Jar. You do find a table that has several mugs set on it with no one there.
I go up to the table and start drinking.
Make Constitution set.
As you approach the table, you hear the door go, "Oh, you there with a swart fella? Likes to gamble a lot.
Yeah.
Oi. Don't be yours. He's up top. Said he was gonna get some rest. Looked a bit scared.
Scared of what?
How's if I know? How's if I care?
Well, I'll flip him a gold.
Patronage welcome here.
And I'm gonna go check on Jim Jar. Drink up. Drinks were on me.
I'll grab a mug.
Not as you reach the top of the stairs. You were given basic which room it was the one that y'all were assigned to. You don't hear Jim Jar's normal light snoring or anything.
I'm really gonna put an ear up And I hate to do this, but I'm really going to listen. And roll perception.
Here's perception.
Let's switch the die. Hey, 14.
14. You're a drip. Slow,
Alright.
subtle.
I'm going to open the door.
The door creaks as it opens,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel you hear a chain rattle as if it hits it. It's dark, very dark, but it's fine for you. You can see gym jar ripped open and hanging from chains from the ceiling. Sprawled on the wall in blood says, "A favor for a favor."
Fuck.
And you don't know, you've never met the one, but there's a head of a rat laying on the bed.